Good morning. Today I am going to Sundance Film Festival in Utah. Right now I'm still home, but we're going to hop on a plane and then we're going to get in a car and then we're going to go to the movies. So I'll be definitely documenting the experience there. Last year when I went, there was a blizzard, so hopefully we don't encounter that again. But if so, I will be prepared with my jacket you see here. So let's go. Let's see what films they have in store next year, and hopefully I find my next favorite movie here, because last year I saw Sorry Baby and that was my favorite movie of the year. So the anticipation and the expectations are high for Sundance 2026. Let's go. We made it to the airport. I'm waiting for our flight. I feel like when I travel with my parents, they always make me show up super early, but oh well, at least we'll never miss it. And this evening I'm looking to check out, I believe, 2 movies, and it's going to be The Incomer and Ha-Chan Shake Your Booty. So I'll let you know how those go. I'm excited, and tomorrow I'm going to go to Park City, so I'll be checking out less movies and more of the lounges then. But then all throughout next week, it's going to be movie after movie after movie, trying to hit 30. I think last year I might have done 28, but we'll see how it turns out. Very excited. You can see the planes behind me. There's my luggage. We made it to Utah. We're here and ready for the festival.
If you look around, you will see the beautiful snow-capped mountains. So welcome to beautiful Salt Lake City.
She's had a pretty difficult life. She left Japan at a certain age and started a whole new life in America. So she went through a lot of stuff, but the thing that always kind of helped her get through everything, or at least what she always told us, was dancing.
Just finished up with Ha-Chan Shake Your Booty. It was very good. It was very fun. I loved the soundtrack. And it had a real mix of happy moments and really, really sad moments that the audience was laughing a lot at times, which was fun to see. Next is The Incomer. This is also a comedy. Well, I'm not sure the last one was a comedy, but this one definitely is so.
I'm Mary Galvin. I'm one of the producers on the movie with my producing partner who's standing in the back of the room, Shirley O'Connor.
The Incomer just ended. The whole cast was here for the Q&A, including the main actor, who I knew he was someone, he played a villain in something, and I couldn't figure out what until he made a joke about Star Wars. He's in Star Wars. So I was actually impressed that they were all here. Usually they're not, and especially for the international ones. So they all came over from Scotland, I guess. But it makes sense. It makes sense for the big premiere. The film itself was pretty silly. It was fun, and not exactly my type of humor, but I did enjoy it, and it kind of has that folklore elements and stuff. So I think Ha-Chan Shake My Booty is my favorite for today, but we'll see when the rest of the festival comes if that changes. Probably. What are the chances the first movie I watch is going to be my favorite? I don't know. Good morning. Today's day 2 of Sundance. Today we're headed to Park City, and I'm joined by my parents. Yay!
It's really cold here today. We got here yesterday and I didn't bring any warm sweaters, so I had to go to the market and buy this nice cozy warm sweater.
Yeah, it is cold, but there is no snow, so I'm kind of sad about that. I want there to be at least a little bit of snow.
No chance of snow.
For the vibes.
Sorry, no chance in this forecast. The guy said they haven't had snow in quite a while, so.
The plan today is to go around and look at all the events and stuff, and then afterwards at night I have 2 late night movies, so hopefully I can stay awake for those. But yeah, it's gonna be Lady and Buddy tonight. We got donuts with little mini sprinkles. This is the Little Miss Sunshine pop-up. We're blocking the people that are trying to do their jobs. We got our stuff. I got a hoodie or a sweatshirt, even though it's small. I got a small sweatshirt. Wait, there's a t-shirt, and then where's the little man? Oh, you put it away. Nice.
The guy liked my photo. He didn't like yours, did he?
There's Will Poulter. Oh, there's someone's head.
That's her.
Yeah. Little Miss Sunshine was a success. We got all the merchandise, and now we're waiting for the Adobe Lounge. In the meantime, we spotted a few celebrities, saw Will Poulter, Riz Ahmed, and a few people that we did not recognize. There's just a lot of people walking up and down the street, so it's nice to people watch. People and their dogs wear some weird outfits.
Oh, did you tell them about the Little Miss Sunshine, how we got in line expecting to spend a lot of money on merch?
Oh yeah, all the merch was free. So yeah, I was like down to like drop a lot of money, but I do think that that's the reason the line was so long. But it was all free, which was nice. We're at the Adobe house. We got a lot of freebies. Here's my bag. I got gloves, a scarf, a hat, and a pin.
And a bottle of water, a box of water.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got 2 lattes at this point.
I know.
And a salad and some hot chocolate accessories. Like I just ate a marshmallow.
Are we going out?
Yeah.
So here we are at the Audible Lounge, and everybody is just hanging out making s'mores. Unfortunately, I don't really eat s'mores, but Miranda is going to make one. I'm sure they're good.
Trying to burn it.
Which temple?
I got my s'more.
To buy a bag somewhere.
Are immediately brought to the stage and you hear jokes about them. So it was like, how do we tell her story and how do we go through these big beats in her life? But then also, how do we show the jokes that came out of that? And there are some really dark, sad moments.
We made it to the Acura house. It's quite packed here, but we made it a little too late for any of the talks. We are here though to eat the free food. And behind me, I don't think you can see him, is an actor that I seen in Reservation Dogs. Oh, there he is. And that is it for Park City today. I'm gonna head back. Hopefully I can like take a nap or rest and then go to see some more movies until 2 a.m. Yay! Have fun, have fun.
It's been a process of working with incredible women who are sharing their stories.
It was very cool to work with him, and we were sitting in our agent, lots of pictures and selfies, so.
Good morning or good night. It is now 2 a.m. and I finished all of my movies. So I saw Lady and Buddy tonight. They were both very good. Buddy is definitely like a bizarre horror comedy, childhood TV show parody. I do think it is very heavily influenced by Barney. Buddy is so similar to Barney, and like the songs are very similar to Barney. So I can see that they just didn't want to go with the copyright. And then Lady was really good too. That one was definitely like a feminist look at like life in Lagos. That one was good, but definitely a different vibe. That one was more serious, and it's 2 a.m. so I'm so tired, and see you tomorrow. Hello, today is day 3 of Sundance. I will be going back to Park City for the morning. This evening I'm going to be seeing The Shitheads and Leviticus, I believe. I might switch it for World's Oldest Person in the World, depending. I might do some more research, but that's what my plan is currently. And I slept in a little bit, but the 2 a.m. was definitely crazy, so probably not going to do that again for the rest of the festival. There's only one other movie, and it's already picked up by A24, so I don't think it's too important to see it. But yeah, and I'm skipping I Want Your Sex because I feel like that one will be picked up as well, hopefully, and because I wanted to spend more time in Park City, so we'll see what's going on today.
People like Brian. So that's how it starts. So we can only do so much. Like the PR stuff.
So Sundance, it's a celebration of filmmaking, which in essence is a celebration of collaboration.
It's like a folk song.
It's like a folk
It's
song,
like an old folk song.
but with this horrendous like time signature thing that keeps like getting like more and more county. I was take me away, I can use an escape. I've been way too stressed out lately. I just wanna drive to the beach.
That was it for my second day in Park City. Tomorrow I'm going to be watching more movies in Salt Lake, and I won't be back here until Wednesday for Little Miss Sunshine. But that's pretty much all the events probably that we'll be seeing.
I mean, we had 25 days to shoot. By some standards, that's luxurious. For this, it felt very tight.
Hello, it's a new day at Sundance, and last night I watched The Shitheads and Leviticus. Leviticus was one of my favorite movies, but they were both pretty good, and we just got finished watching Josephine. Here with me is my mom. It was her first movie at Sundance. What did you think of Josephine?
It was good. It was very good. I don't know how to say. Is it just very heavy, kind of serious?
Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, it seemed really real.
And then later today I'm going to watch Cookie Queens and Z. She's not going to be joining me for those though. But
Not at $35 a pot.
yeah, for now we're walking around the gateway, have some free time before the next two. Here is our lunch. We're at this little food hall. Got some barbecue. I'm ready to relax on the couches.
My name is Ann Rogers, and I am one of the co-producers on Cookie Queens. And I have here the lovely.
It's a really special film to us. Into Coconata, it was basically made in a really special way by a small group of friends and collaborators.
Good morning and welcome to another day of Sundance. Last night I saw Cookie Queens and Z. Cookie Queens, I had no idea it was actually going to be a documentary, but it was really cool. All of the Girl Scouts involved in the documentary were actually there, and they spoke a bit after the film. That was really cool, though I feel like it was a weird vibe of like economic inequality, and it seemed like some of the girls had more privilege than others in selling cookies because their like parents were available more. They didn't have to worry about like funds. Anyway, but it was fun. It was fun, and a nostalgic Girl Scout movie. And then for Z, it was really quite odd. I know Coconata like loves a weird talking film, but this one was just off the rails, and I don't know how I felt about it. I was just like, I'm tired. I don't want to keep thinking. And it was really late at night, so I was like, ooh, feeling sleepy. Today, though, I got 3 more. I'm still not 100% sure. I might try to like run between theaters to get to a movie, but probably only going to watch 3. Let's see. I'm not even sure what movies they are, but I'll let you know afterwards how they go, because I'm starting to lose track at this point. I worked this morning on video editing remotely, so now I'm getting a bit of a late start, but none of the movies start that early on the weekdays, so not missing anything.
So we had several hours, like 6 hours or 5 hours of the party and 7 hours of interviews.
Really honored to be here. I was so excited that I got to come to a screening out here, and this is a big deal for me, and I just want to thank you for coming. We wanted to really tell the story of people who Joe and Angela had forgotten their own agency within their relationship with.
For me, this is a film about free speech, and the women who spoke to us did so at really incredible personal risk. So I really thank them for their bravery in doing so.
It's snowing! It's snowing! You can't even see the snow on camera, but it's snowing. I know, it doesn't even look real. Wait. You can see it in front of the door. Okay. Yesterday I saw Gail Daughtry in the Celebrity Sex Pass, Once Upon a Time in Harlem, and The Invite. The Invite was my favorite of yesterday. Gail Daughtry was really like silly, funny, but like crazy over the top like a cartoon. Once Upon a Time in Harlem was just a lot of old footage of a party. So there was just a lot of conversation. So it made me a little sleepy, honestly. And then The Invite was really good. It also last night got bought by A24. So it will be released widely soon. And then this morning I saw Silenced, which was a documentary about like the Me Too movement and defamation lawsuits. So we're going up to Park City now to see Little Miss Sunshine. Exciting. And I got my free merch on. You ready? Ready?
Let's go.
Yes. It's also snowing. I don't know if you can tell. We're in the front row. There's the theater, and that's us. We're gonna be right there.
Front row.
Little Miss Sunshine.
Here, 2 hours early.
It's an incredible homecoming, and you know we want to start by thanking all the people at Sundance. You know, our lives changed completely in this room 20 years ago. Wow.
I was unemployed. I didn't have a manager. I didn't have an agent. I didn't have a producer. Nobody cared that I was writing this script. Like when I sat down to write this, nobody could have cared less. And I think that writing is a sort of act of faith, that you're going to put something down and hope you sort of put a message in a bottle.
This was a short film before it was a feature, so we invited the short film crew so you can hear how we convinced a ton of crazy people to help us make this movie.
He says some of the right things. He's ostensibly working on behalf of the school and the kids, but you're like, this guy, we've all had a boss where we're like, I hate this guy. And so, you know.
It's so wonderful to see all of your beautiful faces. Thank you so much for coming. I want to also say a huge thank you to all the volunteers.
I have not properly filmed anything in the past few days, but yesterday I did some online screenings and had clips from those. I did 3. Online Sundance.
I first met Ramsey.
It's almost like we're there. We just watched Hot Water. Very good. We just finished Carousel, so that's our second online movie. Here's the Q&A. And then I went to see the Runarounds in concert, which was fun. And the previous days I watched some more films. It's added up at this point. I think I've watched 20. And the total I'm going to get to after this weekend is 30. So it's going to be a busy 2 days. Festival's been fun. I've gotten a bit into like the routine of it at this point, and so I don't have any new favorites except for Hot Water was really, really, really good. That one's up there for sure. Oh, I saw the musical and Run Amok the previous day. Those two were both school musicals about very controversial subjects, which was an interesting double feature, but they were both fun. They were, I don't know if I'd say fun, but they were both good. They were both kind of comedies. The second one definitely more serious because the subject matter was so much more serious, and I think they're good to go into blind. Now, though, I'm heading over to Bedford Park, which is supposed to be like, I think, a rom-com, so excited for that.
Festival always had, and on this very last day of Sundance here in Utah, one last round of applause for the volunteers.
I have to speed walk to the next screening. It starts in like 35 minutes, but they start letting people in 30 minutes before, so I don't want them to fill up. Let's see how fast I can do this 10-minute walk.
What language are we using? I mean, mushrooms have amazing intelligence, right? Like there are kind of a lot of ways to think about what that is, and I'm not sure if we.
So this is the last Sundance film of the festival and the last Sundance film in Utah. So let's give a big round of applause for this last film.
Hello, it is past 2 a.m. and I just finished watching Burn, which was my last movie of Sundance Film Festival. Yeah, that's it. Everyone else is asleep. That's why I am doing this ASMR style. But thank you all for coming with me. We made it. 29 features and 4 short films. So I'll say basically 30 movies over the past 10 days. It's been a marathon. So many good ones though. So many good ones. We're about to leave, but before we do, we had to stop by East High School.
What's the song they sing?
They sing a lot of songs. High School Musical. Oh, lunch is over.
Oh no, the bell's ringing.
We gotta go. The kids are gonna catch us. And that's not it. My other essential road attraction is KFC. More importantly, the first KFC. It's just a KFC. Now we've been to both the first and the original, and they're different.
And what did we buy?
We got fries and cheese curds, because it felt weird not to get anything.
I guess they're big on cheese curds in Salt Lake City.
It feels like the Midwest kind of.
Wisconsin thing.
The Midwest is kind of spreading its influence.
Territory taking over.
And